Welcome to OutSolve's Weekly Outlook, where we bring you the latest news that impacts your workplace. I'm Meghan Spera with Jeremy Mancheski, OutSolve founder and CEO. Jeremy, what can you tell us about the latest news from the last week and how you see it impacting us this
Sure.
week?
We're going to cover three subjects today. We're going to talk about a great partnership we've started. We're going to talk about some pay equity, and we're going to talk about I-9s. First, let me get to that big announcement. OutSolve is partnering with Roffman Horvitz. They've been a partner of ours for years, but now the collaboration is going to be very direct and for the benefit of the customer in every way. More on that to come, but Josh Roffman, Alyssa Horowitz, two of the smartest attorneys in labor and employment, will be collaborating with OutSolve very, very directly. I know, Megan, we've spoken about it. We're all very excited about that at OutSolve. In fact, second topic, pay equity. Uh, Josh is somewhat of an expert in pay equity, and you'll start to see us with some new messaging on pay equity, specifically related to maybe EOC investigations, what companies can do to avoid pitfalls, et cetera. Very, very important. Big topic today, though, is I-9 compliance. As you may know, OutSolve has developed a product specifically for our customers to have a white glove service for I-9s. Uh, what we know, and in this administration, immigration, if you've watched the news over the last 6 months, immigration has become quite the issue. What you may not know is that violations for noncompliance in I-9s can be substantial for the company. First offense can be up to $5,700 per incorrect I-9. And then second offense, third offense, the numbers multiply substantially. These are real risks. So having a solid I-9 process, and Josh and Alyssa will help us through some audits related to I-9s as well, because we're finding customers sometimes don't know what they don't know. Something they may not know, and as part of our I-9 offering, is remote verification. If we go back to COVID, I was speaking to someone this morning about the impact of COVID within the office, and how our worlds have definitely changed in labor and employment since the onset of COVID in 2020. Well, the federal government recognized that remote employees might be more difficult to verify than traditional in-office staff. So there is a process to do remote verification, and that's part of the service we're providing. Remote verification for I-9s, getting the correct documentations, particularly for Section 2, incredibly important. My recommendation, if you have not yet done an I-9 audit on your process, see that you have all the necessary documentation. Now's a great time to do it. Fines are high, enforcement is high, and it's only going to increase. Of course, then I mentioned pay equity. Pay equity remains important as well. Do an audit of that process. Of course, if you need any assistance with these, OutSolve and our consultants are there to help. That's what we do, and that's what our customers have relied on us for years to assist with.
That's right. We'd love to chat with you about any of those solutions, so please feel free to reach out. We also loved getting to connect with each of you at SHRM, and for those who were not able to attend, we will be hosting a recap webinar. That will be today, July 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern. We will highlight all the key takeaways from that conference. And speaking of upcoming webinars, we will be partnering with direct employers to host a webinar, Grasping I-9 Compliance, Navigating Changes, and Avoiding Common Pitfalls. That'll be on Tuesday, July 29th at 2 p.m. Eastern. And as always, you can keep the conversation going at HR Gumbo City, OutSolve Slack community. Connect with other HR professionals to talk about key topics like I-9 compliance. And you can visit us at outsolve.com/HRG-city to join today. Thank you so much for joining us this week, and we look forward to catching up with you again soon.